So we're going to look at Ajax Therapeutics, and we're also going to look at Camber Energy Incorporated. So on October 8th, I still have a lot of backlog, so it's kind of good, kind of bad. So there's two things here. So number one, during after hours of the previous day, this is something I can do right now to prepare for Monday. I can start looking, based on what I've learned right now, I can look at all the stocks that appreciated in after hours on Friday, and then I can pop them into my watch list for pre-market at 4 a.m. tonight or tomorrow, whatever, and I can go based off this trend. I can look for rising support and rising resistance, and then bing, bing, bing. All right, so that's one thing. Sorry, I gotta wear a jacket. It's kind of cold. It is snowing outside in Toronto, so yeah, it's kind of cold. All right, so Ajax. I'll explain why it rose during after hours. There was somebody filed a Schedule 13D, and that means a person or a group acquired more than 5% of the company's shares. And yeah, that's why it went up from 0.85 to 1.44. So that's the only reason it jumped up. It's not like it was like a super hot stock before. You can clearly see volume is dead. But then all of a sudden, good news. And this is not necessarily news. This is like an SEC filing. That's it. It's just off SEC filing. There's no press release, no nothing like that. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Should I do that right now? I'll do that. I'll make note of to do that after I finish making this vid, because I think it's a good vid. So the to do. Create a watch list for Monday morning pre-market based on news from Friday / after hours hot stocks gainers. So I think this is a good exercise to do. Like, create your watch list. Obviously create your watch list before, but like there's a lot of people that just watch stocks and stuff, but like I think based off of like after hour gainers, for me that's awesome. So, yeah, I like this trend, and I don't actually want to look at this stock, so I'm not going to look at it too carefully. I just know that I would have traded using MACD, and that would have been totally good enough, and maybe even my SMA line as well, so, or EMA. Yeah, let's actually, you know what, I want to include that right now. Can you open, please? It's kind of slow, but... There it is. Let's take a look at the EMAs. Oops. EMA, oh, it's visible now. Yeah, see, EMAs all pointed into a nice uptrend. Also uptrend. RSI was always above 50. Only thing, there was a downtrend over here. Not a downtrend, but like kind of bad rate of change. Except it's good to buy when rate of change is like moving away from its lowest point. So here would have been nice, and then it switches, which is amazing, and then you're holding. I would have tried to sell over here. I would have tried to buy over here again. I would have tried to sell over here as well. Rate of change is amazing too. And then these guys. So this is like a strong sell zone. I mean, you could have bought here. Oh shoot, I missed the strong, like the pop. Missed the pop. Hold on. Okay, could have bought here and here. Yay, I got the pop. Um, no, seriously, let's not look at this chart too much. Just, you know, I wonder, would I have gotten in? One thing I do want to stare at for a bit is, so you want to draw a line for support. Like, where do you think support is? Slanted support. I would say it's like about, damn, TradingView sucks for drawing like sometimes. It's very hard to draw slanted support. So I would draw slanted support here. I would try to buy in here, sell in here, buy in here, sell over here, and then possibly buy in here if I thought it was going to continue. But I think you should try to abandon ship when you've made a good profit and you see like resistance is falling. Like if you had seen this and I had bought in somewhere around here and then I saw it's not going up or it falls down, I would have taken the loss happily and leave. Okay? Take a loss, that's okay. That's fine. Okay? You just you gotta make your decisions fast or else you get to experience that. Just like slobber or whatever it is. I mean, it jumped up a bit, but still. Yeah, didn't jump up very much at all. Okay, done with that. Done. And this is, no, it's something else. Same thing, same thing. I wanted to look at these two charts. So CEI and CPSS. I think I'll be spending more time on CEI because I really want to like knock down each trade. Okay, so CPSS was interesting. So it rose. I don't know why it rose, but you can clearly see it rose a lot from 3.3 to 6 more, 6.21. And then it just falls afterwards. So you literally had this opportunity to make money and that's it. Falls, 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 and then this happens. It starts making higher support, higher resistance. Higher support, barely higher resistance, higher support, barely, and then the resistance falls, and then it starts to do a pennant. And then basically what I wanted to say was, don't get involved with pennants. I don't think they're good. I mean, like, I'm not going to say don't get involved. Just say that I didn't have good experience with pennants. I don't think they're quality trades. They're not high probability trades. So I would stay away from them. Like when a stock becomes like less, I don't know, less volatile? Yeah, less volatile. Like when a stock becomes less volatile, just leave it alone. Like don't like move to another uptrending stock or downtrending, whatever it is you're doing. Like this is not easy to predict. It could totally pop up, you know, like these things can pop up, but like I wouldn't trust it, and I'm glad I wouldn't trust it because this one fell. So that's it for CPSS. Done. Next, CEI. This is the one I wanted to talk about. This is the trend that I saw during the day, and this is the trend that I kind of liked. I noticed that it fell, like, I think it fell pretty bad over here. But if you had kept your eye on the trade, then it actually would have been pretty good. A lot of volume starts to build up, and that's when the stock just heats up like crazy. Okay, so if I were to use MACD, I would have, let's see, gotten in over here, and then sold over here when I see the resistance level. When I see some resistance over here. Then you see support fall, and then resistance falls, and then so does support, and then I'm not interested anymore. But then resistance rises a bit, and then support rises a bit. Here is a pennant that I would want to be a part of, and I mean, I wouldn't want to be a part of it. It's like, again, it's like a 50-50, right? So what I would look for is, and maybe I should pull up that CPSS thing, that CPSS stock. What I would look for is how you're supposed to trade on a pennant. You're supposed to follow the trend after it occurs, not before. Unless you're a risk taker, you're a huge risk taker, don't do before. I personally would not. Like, yes, you would have made a lot of money with CEI, but yes, you would have lost money with CPSS. You wouldn't have lost too much, but you would have lost money. So I think, let's see, this is October 8th, okay? So what I'm looking for is, will MACD cross 0? And then if you open it up, so it starts to pennant about here at 11:30. So you're going to open this up, take a look, 11:30. 11:30. Are you sure? Am I sure I said 11:30 or is it 1:30? It's not really a penny, it's just low volume. Yeah, but let's see, like, let's say 240, 215. 215. So 215. Yeah, it crosses 0, I could have bought in at the penny. And then it sold at maybe 1950. What is that? That's 750. So you buy in at 240, and then you sell at 550. That wasn't 550. That was 1950. Whatever. But like, even if I had bought in at what was it? I'm not thinking at all. 215 or whatever was it? Yeah, 215. Even if I had bought in at 215, I had bought in here based on the fact that it crossed MACD, you would have got something, but like pretty much nothing. Falls down, just falls up. I would have got out of this. Like, where's the money in that? There's nothing. That's not a penny. That's just a waste of time. Like, seriously. So this one, it had a significant pop, and you would have wanted to be a part of this. So to trade on it, you just do the same thing you normally do. Find a good place where it's slightly weak. Like, let's say there's clouds here and it bounces, or slanted support. That's the best. Slanted support. So there's support here, jumps up, resistance there, but there seems to be some support at this level. So you buy here, you sell here, you buy here, and then maybe you'll sell over here again. Let's double check with Ichimoku clouds. Yeah, so what this has done, let me just, it may say it's like too long ago or something. Let's double check. It's gonna work? It says it's too far away, crap. What day is this? That's November now. Uh-oh, it threw us back. Okay, so I'll just have to go back. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe isn't definitely. I'll just have to use my brain. October 8th. Here we are. Done. That's good. I'm back. So, went up, pennants, and then because it went up after the pennant, you want to buy in. So you buy in after it and you keep track of your RSI. Let's say you got in at, you wouldn't want to get in at this level of 69.33. If RSI explodes up, you'll wait for it to fall. I would try to buy in somewhere around here, because I can see that there's a strong buy signal, and then there's green. That usually means like the stock is falling after the pop, the initial pop. Well, that's what will happen. So pops up, falls a bit, and then it kind of develops some support. So let's say you had bought in here, you could have held on to it and then sold it around maybe here, or even on, like, if you prefer to be not greedy, but like if you prefer to sell on a high, you take note of your RSI. So like it pops up and you're looking to buy in, let's say here at 1.0479, and then you'll take note of the RSI 64. You're trying to beat 64. Goes up, reaches 75. Okay, you could sell there too. So like you're buying at 105 and you're selling at 1.12. That's not bad. That's not horrible. Let's see what it is. Oops. Oh, don't want to look at that. Exit without sending. Sorry. What was it? So 1.12 minus, or sorry, not minus, divided by 1.05 minus 1. So that's a 6% return. That's an easy 6% return. Not really easy, but. So you sell over here, it falls, and then it goes up again. You're like, damn, I wish I didn't sell. and then it falls. I mean, you could technically hold. Maybe I should hold until. I mean, this is like trade-off, right? So like, there's more risk, but like, if you had held it and you'd waited for this MACD resistance, you would have sold it at pretty much the same price. So if I had seen that, like as soon as I see the resistance, I want to be selling. I wonder if I get this to show up earlier. I would love that. I think that would be amazing. I'll work on that. That's something I'll write down. Get resistance to show up earlier, if possibly. Is it possible to get resistance to show up earlier? I suppose I could just use my brain to like figure it out. Where's resistance? So there's definitely resistance here because it falls below the slanted support. There's a slanted support here. Falls below. Okay, you sell. Nice. All right. So second, kind of feel funny that my like pillows are in the roof. Whatever. Okay, so then it falls here. There's some support here, and then it starts to rise. Now I would have wanted to buy right here or here. Would have wanted to buy here or here. I would say buy on the, like, this is obviously better, but considering the fact that MACD starts to rise, actually, you know what? I would probably buy like here, maybe, or here. Try to buy when RSI is relatively low. So it's relatively low around here. This is kind of like a decent buy point. You can base it on the past buy points too, because like that was a decent buy point, 67. Because that once you get to 70, like honestly, when I am watching stocks and I see RSI at 70, I'm like, it's too high. I don't want to buy it. So for an uptrending stock, you can look for like 50 to 65. I think is safe for an uptrending stock, not like downtrending stock. Jeez, downtrending stock will get destroyed. Okay, so if I had bought around here or even here. Yeah, I would have liked to buy over here. These are some good buy points too. So I'm buying while there's a weak sell. Weak sell for uptrending stocks. That's good. What that means is just the price has dropped, but it's still, support is still like above the previous support level. Well, not necessarily previous support level, but it's still quite high. It's not that low. So, okay, you buy in around here and you're expecting, like, I'm going to just show you the EMAs. I don't want to explain what my super trend is because I designed that thing and it took a long time. So I'm just going to show the EMAs because those are good too. They have, you know, legitimacy. Okay, hold on. So, should say favorite. There it is. A lot of them. Maybe I'm just tired. It's above EMA 50 and EMA 1 slopes down. So slopes down, EMA 1 slopes down. You can buy it. Buy, sell. So sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Those are like the zigzag points. Yeah, so the closer it is, I mean, I guess I could put an extra one here. I never thought of that, but like, let's try putting an extra one there. I don't mind. There's nothing crazy. Well, okay. Let's put in, let's say, EMA 25. We'll change the color. 25. We'll make it brown. I don't know. Is that even, no, it doesn't even let me do that. How about, no, red? Red works. We'll call it S0, what's below 0? -1. So M1. That's fine. Okay, let's hit save. Let's see, is it going to be useful? Show up. Come on. Not too bad. I want it lower. 20. I bet 20 is not enough. Maybe it needs to be like 10 or 15. Let's go higher. Let's say 15. This is a hot stock. Yeah, 15 is good. 15 is good for this chart. So here's a good buy point. It's bouncing off 15. Okay. We can test this against other charts. Does it have to be red? I don't like the color red for EMAs. Maybe there's another color that I'm not thinking of. A lime, maybe? No, that's a kind of buy color for me. What about blue? Blue? Yeah, I like blue. Okay, let's try that. No, I think I already have blue. That's blue. What about... Sorry, I gotta like think this through. Let's try green. Green. Oh, damn, that's another buy color. I don't know. List of colors for... Red is fine. Like, for this purpose, it's fine. So, EMA 15 would have been good on this. Let's see. So I've got like kind of new skill there. I'm gonna add a progression. Progression. 106. Save. And also, I'm gonna save this like general layout. Oh, it takes such a long time to save. Sorry. Sometimes it takes kind of forever to save these things. Come on. What the F? Finally. Okay, this will take 2 seconds. Okay, so, back at it. So, what did I want to look at? You know what I want to look at? I wanted to look at this. Did it bounce off the clouds or not? Yes or no? Oh, that's not it. Hold on. Did it bounce off the clouds or not? I'm thinking it bounced right here, off a cloud. It did. Awesome, man. Okay, so I guess I don't need that one. But anyways, it's still good. So, boom, boom, boom. Uptrending, because it has an uptrending cloud. Wow, this uptrended for so long. And like 0 downtrend. This is like the downtrend. It's pathetic. So it's like literally buy wherever you want. This thing's going up. So it goes up, buy, sell over here, whatever. Buy, sell, hold on to it. And then, I don't know what number this was. It won't let me go far back enough, but you know what? Let me hit 5 days. I'm curious to know what it looks like on 5 days, like what the number was on 5 days. I bet you it was like, that would have been 20. Shit. Wasting their time. Crap. Whatever. What is this? October 8th. Here you go. Yeah, this is an amazing trend. This was a good choice for a stock had you chosen this. I'm gonna choose this guy. I mean, it may not let me even do 5 days. Oh, let me do 5 days. Cool. So AOI, escalator, here we go. 20 on the 5 days. 20, I'm telling you guys. If a stock... Sorry. That's like yeah, that's 5 minutes. I don't understand. That's really odd. So each of these bars are 5 minutes? So what? Did it go up 100? Good gravy. It went up 100 times? That's how good this stock was? No, not 100, but like, yeah, maybe. Holy smokes. It touched the band, because like, think about it, we're looking at from 5 minute chart. 1 minute is just 5 times whatever we see here. So if it hit 20 times over here, then it's possible that it hit, I'll change it to 1 day, and then we'll see 1 minute. And then, yeah, relax. I'm not going to do that. Data point unavailable. Whatever. October 19th. That was really cool. Okay, so I can still pull this up. Oops, wrong one. This one. I can still pull this up. I just cannot see how many times. Like the number won't show up. See, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. It looks like, you know what? It is probably more than 20. This is like at least, I don't know, 12. And this would have been like, I don't know. It's odd how it looked like 20. Oh, it's probably, you know what? It would probably be 20 as well. On the 1 day and the 5 minute, both 20. Roughly 20. Probably more though. Probably more. And that's useful because we want to know when we have to get out. So if we had gotten out at any time over here, then you wouldn't have experienced this, or this, or this crap, or even this crap. So yeah, this was a really good, this is just proving to me these local clouds are so good for the bounce. For an uptrend, like, look at how perfect that is, man. Look at how perfect this bounce is. Bounce. Perfect! Alright, so that's awesome. And also it's like you hold on, you hold on, you hold on, and then you see volume dropping. Like the highest volume was over here. Now, like it's still up volume, but it's lower than the highest. So there's this monster drop here, and there's 2 strong sell signals. Don't be greedy. Take your strong sell signals and sell. Buy and then sell. Buy and then no strong signal yet. Strong sell signal means it's gone outside of the bands. Like, I'm sure people who have Bollinger Bands know that the price will go outside of the bands. Like, that's how volatile these stocks can get. So I would have sold anywhere over here. I would have been very happy with this kind of price behavior. Also, like, take note of RSI. I can't really see it, but let's see. 85. 85 is plenty high, very high. We would have bought in at this level, 58. That's fine. You literally have to beat 58. So it's like, and again, MACD is getting really high, so you can take a high RSI. And a high RSI is like anywhere from 80 to 90, I think, and or no, I would say like 75 to 85. 75 to 85. So let's see, it reaches 75 over here, and then it reaches 85 over here. So these are 3 awesome points to sell at. Cool, I'm very happy with that. Also, rate of change is like touching the top. It's making new highs. And like, if I had relied on rate of change here, I would have got screwed a bit because it stops making new highs and it experiences that drop, which sucked. It would have taken away a lot of gains. So I will definitely use that beat RSI mode, like on a hot stock. So, alright, I think I'm done. I think I'm done explaining. I feel like I should go over everything really quickly so you don't have to waste 28 minutes of your life watching the video. But I do like what I said, and I don't really want to go back on it and talk about this again. A few things I can add, okay? Volume starts to increase. So volume is above the average level over here. If I had bought in over here, it's a good sign the stock will rise, okay? If I had bought in, let's say, over here while the volume was dropping, I would have got screwed. Slightly. Not really. Not very much. Like, here is a good bounce buy, and also, oh, that's a good thing to take note of. So, it bounces, and while it's bouncing, it's barely, I want to wait for it to bounce, but also I want the volume and the price to be kind of higher than the previous price. So that gives me faith that the stock will continue to rise, rather than, like, you're buying on a bounce, but then it just falls through the clouds. Like, that's not good. you want it to actually bounce. You want to see some little proof of a bounce. So that's cool too. That was really cool. Okay, so I like that. And I was buying during an uptrend. I mean, it's kind of weird, but I was buying during an uptrend. And I would have wanted to sell over here anyways because I see resistance with MACD. And MACD is like not insanely high, so I would have liked to take something like 75 or something, or 70. 70. It reaches 75. That's pretty awesome. Dead in it! Okay, I'm very happy with this video, how it turned out. I got my like strong buys and strong sells. Well, not strong buys and strong sells, but I have like strong buy signal, and then like good place to sell, good place to buy, good place to sell, good place to buy over here. This is actually a weak sell, and the weak sell you can buy, not you can buy, you should buy when the price drops and you're holding your stock, which is already giving you strong buy signals by high price, high volume. You hold that stock, and then when it says a weak sell, when the price drops, like it has over here, you can still hold it, but it better freaking bounce. If it doesn't bounce, then it's gonna turn into one of these. See, it didn't bounce, and it just falls right through, and then that's a strong sell signal. You do not want to be a part of that. Peace. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed making it, and I'm gonna, continue to improve. Take care.